Hello, hello, hello! Sorry there for the slight delay in getting the stream up and going. I think we pretty much started on time. It's just me coming up and saying hi to you guys. Is just quickly sorting something on my end to get the chat up. But welcome along to the opening round of the Apex Online Racing Assetto Corsa Competizione GT3 League. This is Season 7. We've got round 1 here at Paul Ricard. And yes, the League Racing live streams has returned. This is going to be very, very interesting. Tier 2 is where I have been placed. Obviously, we've done leagues here with AOR in the past in ACC, but this is the first time back since August, September, where I had a very, very dreadful start to, I think it was Season 5, and yeah, that didn't go well. But still, we're hoping for much, much better luck this time, but thanks a lot for tuning in. It's great to see you. Oh, we've got Random Cool Sign. How you doing, dude? Hello. We've got Homo Sapien, human being. It's also here. So, yeah, the league is Apex Online Racing. If you go look them up, apexonlineracing.com, you'll find their forums. Sign-ups are unfortunately closed, or at least closed up to the point of round 1. So I assume they might be open again. So, yeah, you can probably sign up from now. I believe sign-ups are full, so you will be placed on a reserve list if you do go and sign up yourself. But still, it's always worth doing it. There's a lot of tiers, I think like 10 plus tiers of 40 drivers in each. So yeah, there's a whole wide range of ability from the various drivers. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you guys think if you do give it a go, and if you are racing in this league or any other leagues. Yeah, we're just about to get underway with the qualifying session. It's due to start at hour, so in about a minute's time. So let's actually bring up the game, see what's going on, and what I'm running in terms of my qualifying setup. The tyre pressure's there. A little bit of TC on the rear of the car, TC 1 and 2 there, just to try and keep the tyres in fairly good nick. These are mechanical grip settings that I'm running. It's quite reasonably medium to hard suspension. Dampers there. And not much error on the car at all, as you can see. And almost as low as you can possibly get it. Not much rear wing. And then the brake ducts. Pretty much as low as I can go without the brake ducts, or the brakes overheating. So yeah, this should be hopefully a good race. I'm not feeling particularly confident about qualifying. Then again, I am never good at qualifying. So if I get top 30 qualifying, I'll be reasonably happy. But it'll be interesting to see how things go when it actually comes to the race. As I feel my pace is fairly good. Just depends on how the first few laps go. If I can get the tyres in the right window, then we should be sitting pretty. But otherwise, may struggle a little bit for pace. I'm not entirely sure what all the other guys have been doing. I know a couple of people, what sort of lap times they have been running. But not everybody in the Surfer. There's a few people here who... there's a couple of people that I recognise name-wise, but there's an awful lot of people that... yeah, I have unfortunately no idea who they are, so I do apologise if you're watching this back afterwards. And yeah, RC, it is Paul Ricard. So hold on to your eyeballs. Hopefully they won't hurt too much. The good thing is Paul Ricard is actually a pretty good circuit for actually racing on. So yeah, it's only when you're kind of on your own, there's no one around you, that it's pretty naff. But yeah, just waiting for the session to tick over into qualifying, and then we'll actually head out, hit the track. So how are you all doing? Hopefully you're all doing good here on a fine Tuesday evening. Here we go. Qualifying. Let's do this. Alright. Get out on track. Let's not sit inside too many other cars. As you can see, there's quite a few guys who are running the Aston Martin, like myself. Ended up going for the Aston Martin again, just because it's the car that I'm probably most comfortable with out of the lot. But yeah, quite a few people picked the Aston Martin. There's quite a few McLarens in here, and a few Ferraris as well. But not too many other cars. There's a couple of Audis, a couple of Bentleys. Only a few AMGs. I haven't really seen many Porsches. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out, plus with the dynamic of the race. I got the music going out at the moment just for this outlap. Once we kind of actually get settled in for qualifying and doing proper laps, I'll put the music on pause. What are you training for, RC? You won the wine again. See the odd occasional tweet with you with a glass of red. Ah, nice. Ah, you're on the gin. What one? Not the biggest gin fan, but tried a couple in my time. Everybody just crawling around here at the end of the lap.
There's a slow car up ahead.
There's quite a few slow cars up in front. Right, here we go. Need to leave a bit of space, but not too much room. Otherwise the pack is going to get horribly backed up. And I don't want to be one of those caught in it. So, one thing that I've noticed from the testing that I've done so far with this setup is the Aston Martin, the tyres tend to come in on the second, third lap. It's where their peak grip tends to be. That's why I've gone and chucked like 15 odd litres of fuel in. Obviously this first lap is just more of a banker than anything. Once we've got a decent lap in, then we can push in a little bit more. Thanks very much, RC. Good old Audi. They'd also a pretty good shout for alcohol as well, actually. Cheap and pretty good quality. Girlfriend likes to get a Prosecco from there. It's like $5 a bottle, and the Prosecco actually tastes nice. Oh, the tyre's not quite there yet. So a few people getting the 154s in early.
Well done, mate. This has been your muscle best.
Man's going to be 53, he's going to be the pole time.
car on the left. Clear on the left.
So let this Ferrari go. I'm slotting behind him. There's a bit more space back here. Yeah, the default aggressives are decent starting point. Just make sure you got the tyre pressures in and around 27.5 psi when hot. You want them ideally between 27.2, 27.3 up to 27.7, maybe 27.8 at the max. So 27.5 is the absolute sweet spot.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Well, at the moment, I'm in the top 30. Just. Which is good, but I can actually get a decent lap in. Should hopefully be able to jump up a bunch of places. Much better turn 1 and 2 there. God damn it. Just overthinking things a little bit too much at the moment. Just need to settle in.
Sector 1.
Yeah, a lot of it is down to your own driving rather than the setup.
Yellow flag ahead.
I mean, obviously you can make setup tweaks and adjustments. You will find speed out of some of those tweaks, but it is mostly getting the car to feel a lot more comfortable for the driver and actually extracting raw pace. Alright, attempt number 3. That's setting a proper lap.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
A little bit wide there. Let us know if there's any issues with the stream, by the way. Audio and picture should be all good in terms of quality and all that sort of stuff. And I've now got a stream deck as well, finally. Which is going to help an awful lot with kind of managing the stream and not accidentally switching scenes when trying to type to other people in text chat.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, this is going to be well timed on fuel. Please do not chug at the line. 0.2.
Brother mate, this is me, Russell West. Yellow flag,
We're pretty much out of fuel there. So we're in into the top 20 at the moment, which is good. I just realised I'm not going to be able to get enough time to do more laps. Or too many more laps, shall I say. So, make a quick tweak to the fuel and tyre pressures there. Hopefully we can find some clear space to try and get another lap in or two. Young is here, right behind me, has just come out of the pit lane, so soldier on without having to worry about letting him through. And as you can see, the McLarens are very, very quick. Looks like there's a number of them up at the sharp end of the field. Currently 6/10 off the pace, so even if I gain a second, I'm going to gain like a good 4 or 5 places. So see if we can find that extra 10th or 2. Be ideal.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, this is going to be it. I'm only going to have 1 lap in which to improve. I'm not going to get another attempt.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful.
So here we go. Last shot, improving. Front tyres are kind of starting to get there. The rear tyres still a bit under pressure. Much better first sector. Just need to hold on to this for the rest of the lap. James, I'm using Track AOR. It's the little sensor that's attached here to the side of my headset, and there's a sensor just next to the webcam on the top of the monitor. It allows me to look into the apexes and around the cockpit of the car, just like you would with VR.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Session is now over.
Oh, damn. So I threw away about a 10th and a half in that last half of the lap, but still 21st position. That's not too bad. I was hoping to be in the top 20. Top 30, so we're in there. It's good. Just now need to make sure that we get a decent decent start to the race. And actually get a relatively good result in track temp 29 at the moment. Plenty of fuel. Start on set 5. All that good stuff. Still 21st. Oh, look at that. Me in 20th position. Pretty much bang on identical lap times. It's very, very tight, the close packed grid. I just pit Puff Pirate as well. Oh, he's just been knocked down by Williams. Christian Steinhausen, 23rd. Otherwise known as Puff Pirate. He used to race back in the Gentleman's Club and RSR. Went to Le Mans with him in 2016. Very nice bloke. Very quick racer as well. Yeah, the next UK Gaming Studios, hopefully the new generation of consoles will improve the performance. This is going to be interesting. Excuse all the head movement, just making sure my chair's nice and locked and in position. Right, one thing that you're probably noticing is that this is just going to be a half formation lap. It's not going to be the full one. Hello, Daniel. Welcome along, mate. Hopefully we can get a good race from where we're starting. We've got Aston Martins in front. Looks like we're surrounded by Aston Martins, which is quite nice. The Aston Martin isn't the best at accelerating from slow speed. So on the formation lap, or when the light goes green at the rolling start point, it can be a bit of a sitting duck. But thankfully, with Astons around us, we should be all good. Right. I am going to very quickly try and squeeze out a wee, so be right back a second, and we'll have this race underway. Right. Oh, the nerves are starting to settle in a little bit now. Right, just for those who want a bit of a recap in terms of the setup. Obviously, this is the tyre page. You've had a good look at that for the last minute and a half. Electronics, fairly simple and easy. Fuel and strategy. Should be enough fuel to see us to the end of the race with 99 litres. Actually, not with that 3.26 estimate per lap. 1 second. Right, 103 litres. That's probably going to be too much, but we shall see. There's the mechanical grip page. There's our dampers. And then finally the aerodynamics page. Now, I haven't raced with any of these guys in the pack before, so this will be interesting to see what they're like in terms of
30 seconds.
the opening laps or so. Few laps. Hopefully it goes all nice and smooth. Just gotta remember, got cold brakes.
Going double file.
Alright, here we go, boys. Round 1 is getting underway. Stop the music. Hey Kev, you arrived just in time. We were literally just about to start the race. Here we go, let's hope we can get a good race out of this.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Round 1's underway.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yep, I knew it would not be an Aston Martin.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Taking it super slow and steady. There's
Car on the right.
all contact already.
Light heavy. Right. Clear on the right.
Isn't this a brilliant start to round 1?
Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful
A
there.
minute and 33 seconds worth of repairs.
Slow car ahead.
That's really bad. Really, really bad. Interestingly, I'm keeping with the guys up in front, although the car is not feeling too great. Not the start that we wanted. Yeah, so it looks like Papa is into the pit lane as well. And it's just best to get this pit stop done and out the way. Get that damage repaired, change the tyres, and just see if we can go to the end of the race on this one set. It's going to be a big ask, but with the pack so close, like it is at the moment, it's probably the only option. So I re-engage the ignition. Oh, that was not the start that I wanted. There wasn't really much else I could go. I was there on the outside and they were kind of 3 wide, and then there was a pinch which started to spin me on round. So from that point I was effectively screwed. My worry is this is going to put me down in and amongst the lap traffic. It's going to be really bad if that's the case. Yeah, it is. You can see, look. 20 odd seconds are a lot to people. Hi, Tiger Gamers. Hello, Mahe.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, go, go.
This is not what I wanted. I did not want to be in amongst all this traffic. But we have a brand new car. Let's just see what we can do. So I need to be in the top 35 in order to score points. So 6 positions out at the moment. Hello guys, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. You have joined us for an absolute shocker of a race, or a shocker of a race start at least. And yeah, I will be aiming to go fast. I do need to be careful though with the tyres and that I'm not taking too much out of them.
Yellow flag, be careful. Faster car coming up behind you.
Unfortunately, I don't know any Romanian. So Mahai. Right, the guys are 8.5 seconds up the road. Let's catch them, see if we can start working our way through that field. It's going to be tough though. I'm now a lap down on them, so they're not going to be probably too keen on letting me on through. Oh, one person's got a drive-through penalty already.
Losing time to the car in front to sector 3. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yeah. Do like these gloves. They are nice.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Another one.
There's a slow car ahead. Well done, mate. This is me, crossovers. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Fine with me. Homo sapien, I'm using track IR. So it allows me to do things like this, so I can, you know, look around and double check my mirrors and whatnot. Link to it down in the description below.
There's a slow car ahead. Faster car behind you. Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
So in high 54s. Thanks, Door. That's certainly the plan. Thing is, I'm also trying to preserve the tyres a little bit as well. I'm capable of doing low to mid 54s, but I don't want to eat through the tyres. I want to try and make them last the remainder of the race. Problem is, my tyres at the moment are in pretty much the same stage as everyone else's, bar one lap. It's going to be tricky making them do the distance. So obviously everyone else is going to be pitting at the halfway stage for a fresh set. So going to have the fresh rubber and then later. Latter half of the race as well. Yeah, we'll take a look at the replay after the race. See what exactly happened. I need to try and get past this Ferrari pretty swiftish.
Warning for exceeding track limits. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Right, hopefully we can slipstream the Ferrari here. Sling on past. Here we go.
Car on the left. Faster car coming up behind you. Clear on the left.
Alright, that's one. Go fast! Yeah, you should have let me go there. This one's going to be much harder to overtake on the straight. BMW is very fast in the straight line. Although his run coming off that corner certainly would have helped.
Car on the left. Faster car coming up behind you. Clear on the left.
Alright, I need to pull a second gap.
Engaging car heading sector 1.
I'm not going to kill Rob. It's the lead coordinator. It's
Faster cars
going to be a
are
terrible
on
idea.
jam.
North, the track is alright. It doesn't deserve the stick that a lot of people give it. It's actually a really good track to race on. It's just quite a technical one. The last sector is very technical, and a lot of people struggle with it, which is why they hate it. They also hate the fact that it's all tarmac, there's no grass or gravel, and people moan about the lines, but just don't look at the lines. When you're racing, you're looking and focusing in other areas anyway. Oh, there's some guys going to the pits already. Yeah, they're probably trying the undercut, but I think it's probably a little bit too early. I mean, I'm doing the undercut of the century, so I can't really talk right now. Pit lane, excellent.
Clear on the right.
One last car to actually physically pass on the track. Yeah, I probably would have. It's just a lot easier if they do go into the pits themselves rather than me having to worry about trying to make a pass. Good thing is we're catching all the guys up in front, although I haven't actually got a delta to 39th position, which is something that I really want and really need right now. So it'll allow me to really help gauge whether I need to push more or not.
Car on the right. Clear on
More
the
people
right.
going into the pit lane, lovely jubbly.
Gaining on the car in sector 1.
Yeah, that's very true, Paul. But it's also slightly frustrating as well, knowing that you've quite easily got the pace to be beating the top 15. And that's with me trying to preserve the tyres a little bit as well, not going quite flat out. At least the tyres are right in the window where I want them at the moment. And they're feeling good. But they will do at this point. It's probably the last 15-20 minutes where they'll start to slide and struggle a lot more. .3. Awesome. If you can keep that info coming, that'll be very much appreciated. Yeah, because at the moment I'm not getting that on the overall deltas. Oh dear. Caught that curve right where I didn't want to be catching it. Luckily there's no floor damage in the game. Yep, no damage. Alright, please peel into the pit lane. Yes, excellent. Very nice use of the indicator there as well, thank you.
halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Damn, okay. They're probably on fresh tyres. Well, there we go, we've now got an actual pelter, so 19 seconds. Cool. Apologies, just catching one on the lines there.
There's a car exiting mid lane.
One. Excellent, we're not in last anymore. Alright, hopefully we can continue to pull away from him and catch the guys up in front. Half a minute to those who I kind of want to be in and around to get to the points. 27 minutes left, over a second a minute.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Okay, 6.5 seconds. seconds.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So I think other people having incidents and picking up penalties like drive-throughs and stop and goes are going to be my saving grace here. It's whilst I think I can maybe catch the guys up in front. I know that as we go further and further into this race, it's going to get harder and harder as the tyres are wearing down even more and more. Especially with this long left-hander here. And everyone else on fresher tyres than myself.
Gaining on the car in sector 2.
Yeah, Nordia was absolutely horrible. And thanks again for the information, Door. It is useful. "20 seconds to 35th position. If I can get that, I can score a single point. I'll be 99 points off the championship leader, but at least I'll be getting a point. Oh. Very much into uncharted territory here. Tyres in this setup. The most I've done is 15 laps on one set. About a second slower than them on that last lap. Okay, good. Hopefully they keep holding each other up. You know what else is crazy? I'm actually lapping faster than... Oh, well, P1 hasn't actually pitted yet, that'll be way. I was going to say, P1's doing 56s. Keep seeing flashing up there. But they haven't served the mandatory pit stop yet to change tyres. That's very true. We need more of them, more 54s. Need some more incidents from the midfield. Much curve. Yeah, I'm starting to catch him. As much as I'd like. At least the car still feels good. I can see a car. I can see a car right up in the distance up there. So far away, but it's there. Kev, I don't know.
Car ahead in sector 2.
No, I haven't used Crew Chief in a long time. I used to use it back in Project Cars 1. I ditched it during Project Cars 2. Just to avoid any potential stability issues. And haven't used it since. Hi ho. So catching P36 and P37, but quick enough. Oh, someone's got to throw through. And it might be serving it. Yep.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's 16 seconds I've got to try and catch. Less than 4 minutes. Or, well, just over 4 minutes, sorry. That's not going to happen. You feeded me this information, guys. It's useful. It's just such and such has got to drive through. Such and such has got to drive through. It's like it's a smidge of hope. Especially if there's post-race penalties to come as well. So I have a feeling that start is going to get looked at. Yep, this time next week. Be round to at Donington Park in the wet. I'm excited for that one. I love me some wet weather driving. Fireworks. Oh dear, and
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
crossed the line in 36th? Blimey, okay, so really, really close to 35th in the end. Unless that's people just leaving, which I think it is. Saving the replay there, just in time. Oh, that was quite the painful race. Yeah, 37th in the end. Although to go in front, yeah, 36th at a 30-second penalty. And then anyone else who had some penalties as well. Right, let's take a look at this this race start. See what actually happened. This replay is already saved. Good. One thing I'm going to do very quickly. Take a look at them tires. Light graining on the front. Other than that, not too bad. Still plenty of grip left in them. As you saw towards that, well, in that, yeah, final lap. And that final lap was one of my quickest. Yeah, it's a low 55s. or might be out of that range. I'm not happy. Alright, let's take a look. What's... See what actually happened. I know the guys in front started braking real early, as you can see there, so everyone was really cautious. Other people wanted to try and capitalise on it a bit. Bloody hell. What on earth was that? And then yeah, that's effectively where all the damage came from. So I think this Bentley was way too aggressive. Who was that? Sorry for all the camera skipping. Claude. Henry, I haven't seen Andrex in any of the tier sheets, so I am not sure, although I don't know Andrex's actual name. Constantino of all sorts. So this Bentley's kind of stuck his nose in a, interesting position, right? So obviously I'm here on the outside. We slow this right down and play it. I'm pretty much as far over on the track as I could possibly go. This guy is... You can kind of see where he's tracking. He's tracking with the train in front. So this gap in front is just pinching anyway. Then we've got Puff Pirate who's here on the outside. He's not doing anything particularly wrong. He's out as far wide as he can possibly get. And then just there's some contact between the Bentley and the Aston Martin. This is the worst thing about Assetto Corsa Competizione is the contact model. There's no like soft body collisions or absorption or anything. The cars are rock solid. They're built like bricks. So if as soon as there's contact between one brick to another, the forces just get full on transferred between the two cars. There's no absorption between the two cars, and that transfer in energy just causes horrible pileups like this. So slight tap there. It's gone and tipped the Bentley slightly to the left. It's gone and tipped into me. Just gone and spun me round into that Aston Martin. Aston Martin's coming across. Absolutely killing Puff Pirate. They're both dead. I'm dead because I'm snaking around all over the place. Cars spearing onto the track. Cars out of control. Sliding everywhere. There's nowhere to go. That McLaren was unlucky, just nowhere for him to go. Bentley's doomed, nowhere for him to go because I'm spinning back across the circuit. I then get whacked. And then whacked again. Yeah, I think there was an element of lag in there as well. Let's just watch this again from the helicam. See the pack kind of Constantina-ing up. Tag. And then, yeah, death ensues afterwards. Cars all over the place. Not a happy bunny. Okay, so it was turning right, it didn't turn left into it, obviously. Yeah, not too sure how I feel. See, at this point, I wasn't entirely sure what to do, whether to keep on going with the damage that I had. I didn't think the car felt overly safe. If there was less damage, I probably would have. Whereas through these like high-speed corners here, the car was just... it didn't feel right, it was wandering a little bit. Yeah, definitely door, but then again, AOR is actually, in the past I tend to find that the first race has always probably been the best race. Everyone's being safe and cautious, as they don't want what happened to happen. So they try and avoid that contact. It's usually the second race that these sort of things happen. But unfortunately for me, my qualifying pace isn't good. Yeah, percentage repair would definitely be useful. And then that was unfortunately my race done after that. Nope, wrong one. I wanted a camera. Yeah, so that was really unfortunate with how that turned out. Definitely not the start of the race that I was hoping for, or start of the season that I was hoping for. Don't know if I picked up any points or not, but who knows? Next week we're going to be racing at Donington Park, like I said, and the forecast for that is going to be wet weather, so that one's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can have a much better result there, especially as the Aston Martin handles the wet weather very, very nicely. And I also enjoy driving in the wet as well, so fingers crossed that we can get ourselves a decent result for that one. But yeah, sometimes racing doesn't always go your way, even with all the practice that you put in and everything else like that. But nonetheless, we'll be back next week stronger and hopefully quicker, and hopefully up there fighting in that top 15. I think I had pace kind of for top 15, top 20, so that was one positive that I had. And actually also the tyres actually lasted really well, much better than I was expecting. Previous seasons, the tyres tended to die off and not be so great in the last 15-20 minutes, but actually the pace was still there, so I probably could have pushed a little bit more than I did in the middle of the race. Probably caught the guys up in front a little bit quicker and maybe got like 1 or 2 positions maybe, but hey, that's how things go sometimes with some racing. But yeah, we'll see if anything happens with stewards' inquiries or anything like that. Yeah, it'll be intriguing to actually see what the final results of this race are going to be. If there's any penalties that need applying or anything like that. But nonetheless, thanks very much for tuning in this evening with the live stream. Very much appreciated your support, and obviously thank you very much as well for the information and the words of encouragement to keep on going. Thankfully, mental health is in a much better place than it was back in August, September. So yeah, I was always going to be going on to the end of that one, but the extra words of encouragement and the information about what other people were doing up in front in terms of their lap times, penalties, them battling away, it all just kind of helped to keep me focused and in the zone, and maybe keep believing that there may have been the chance of getting a point or two come the end of the race. So yeah, brilliant stuff. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, same time again next week, 7:25 p.m. UK time on Tuesday, let me get the date right, the 11th of May. It'll be awesome to have you guys come in and tune in for the live stream again and see this awesome racing action. Hopefully I'll have a video out this week for the in-depth track guide. Hopefully the editing process goes as smoothly and as quickly as it did for Hungaroring. If it does, then we're looking good, we're looking rosy and getting a video out this week. If not, it might be over the weekend that one ends up coming out. But either way, there'll be a video coming at some point this week. But yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you have a good rest of the week. Until the next time, have fun, stay safe, take care.